So here I've got the HoverAir X1 ProMax, and in this video I'm going to share my top 5 favorite features of this drone after having had one for about 6 months. But to start with, let's have a little fun with it. So my 5 favorite features of the HoverAir X1 ProMax. And this video is sponsored by HoverAir, but the opinions are my own, and I've been using this drone for over half a year before they paid me anything. First up, and this is probably my most favorite feature of this drone, is the camera quality. The camera on this drone is really good. I'd say better than any other follow me style drone that I've tried. It shoots 8K video, and yes, I was kind of skeptical that 8K video on a tiny drone like this was actually going to be any good. But I was pleasantly surprised to find that it is actually good quality. In fact, it's so good that multiple clips from last year with this drone made my best of 2025 highlight reel. And it also does have a 4K mode that gives you HDR, and that is very good quality as well. But even in 8K without HDR, it has impressively good dynamic range, and obviously even better in 4K with HDR turned on. And one thing I have to say HoverAir has really nailed is color science. The colors out of this drone, they look really good to me just straight out of the drone, and obviously they're going to look better with some color grading, but because they look pretty good to start with, you have to do a lot less work color grading them to make them look good. So yeah, camera quality gets high points. By the way, if you want to learn how to get cinematic drone shots like what you've been watching with your X1 Pro Max or whatever drone you have, I've put together a completely free 45-minute drone filmmaking training where I share my top 10 secrets to getting cinematic shots, covering everything from the best settings, how to get smooth dynamic movements, how to edit your videos, how to color grade them, and a whole bunch more. Again, it's completely free, and link to that is down in the description. My second favorite feature about this drone is this little beacon. It's basically a little tiny remote that connects to the drone, has a little tiny touchscreen on it, and lets you change all the camera settings, shutter speed, white balance, ISO, color profile, resolution, lets you change settings for the different follow modes and automated flight modes, lets you change pretty much anything that you can change on your phone right from this little device, so you don't have to use your phone and be draining the phone's battery and just have to deal with connecting it to your phone and all that stuff. It's just a super handy little remote, and it's also super nice and compact. You can just hold it in your hand and it doesn't even show up when the drone's following you, or you can throw it in your pocket. It's just a lot less hassle than getting your phone, setting what you want, turning it off, sticking it in your pocket, all that stuff. Plus it also has a mount on the bottom where you can mount different accessories to clip it onto stuff like onto your jacket or onto a backpack strap, or to be able to attach it to a GoPro mount, so you can, for example, mount it on the handlebars of your bike, and then it just rides there, lets you see how the drone is tracking you, if it's still tracking, lets you see all the settings, all that good stuff right on the handlebars of your bike, and it's a lot lighter and a lot less headache than your phone. This beacon is probably one of the greatest things I've ever seen on a tracking drone. It just improves the usability a lot compared to having to always mess with your phone, which is something I'm generally not a big fan of. And my third favorite thing about the HoverAir X1 ProMax is its pocketability and just overall general size and portability. You can just fold this drone up and you can stick it in your pocket of your jacket, or even if you have like cargo pants, cargo shorts, you can just stick it in your pocket, pull it out. You don't need anything else to fly it. You can just turn it on and launch it directly off of your hand. This makes it super easy to just have it with you when you're out doing whatever you want to film without having to carry around a whole bunch of bags of gear and everything. You can just pop it out and film with minimal hassle. And then my fourth favorite thing about this drone is its tracking performance. It's really good at tracking things. I've done a ton of tracking with this drone, both having it follow me on my bike and just walking around. And it is super solid at staying locked on and does a really good job of smoothly tracking you and keeping you framed up well to give you really good quality usable footage. And all in all, I'd say this has some of the best tracking performance you can get right now. And let me know down in the comments if you want me to make a video where I test the tracking of the HoverAir X1 ProMax against some other drones. And my fifth favorite thing about this drone is that it has 64 gigabytes of internal storage, as well as as of course accepting SD cards up to 1 terabyte. This is a super awesome feature, especially if you're out creating content with this drone and you happen to forget to put an SD card in. It happens to the best of us. Sometimes you just forget the SD cards. If that happens to you, you're not stuck, you're not out of luck, because you do have that 64 gigabytes of internal storage, which will keep you filming for a good little while if you happen to forget that SD card. So just a super, super handy backup feature. So those are my 5 favorite features of the HoverAir X1 ProMax. I'll put a link in the description where you can go pick one up. If you want to see my full review on this drone, you can click right here to watch that. Make sure to go check out my free drone filmmaking training if you want to get better shots with your drone. And as always, if you've enjoyed this video, make sure to hit the subscribe button, and I'll see you in the next video.